Welcome to the R2 PackNShip mobile warehouse presentation. Warehousing wherever you are. In the fast-paced world of warehousing and logistics, accuracy, efficiency, and speed are critical to maintaining a competitive edge. The common challenges you face are manual order processing inefficiencies, high error rates in order fulfillment, difficulty in tracking inventory across multiple sites, and the need for quick and accurate returns processing, just to list a few. As businesses grow and customer expectations rise, the need for a streamlined, user-friendly solution to manage order fulfillment has never been greater. Excited to introduce PackNShip, our newest warehousing mobile application. Using this powerful tool, we'll look at the way you can handle fulfillment tasks, from filling and shipping customer orders to managing returns seamlessly. You can even print all of the appropriate warehouse documentation, such as pick lists and equipment delivery receipts. Our app is built with a modern warehouse in mind, offering a suite of features that empower your team to work smarter, not harder. Whether you're handling sales or rental orders, processing returns, or managing site-to-site inventory transfers, our mobile solution ensures that every step of your fulfillment process is efficient and error-free. What sets this application apart is its intuitive interface combined with advanced technology, such as barcode and RFID scanning, allowing you to capture and process orders with precision and speed. Accurate real-time updates to keep your operations running smoothly. Join me as I explore how this innovative mobile application can transform your warehousing operations, enhance your productivity, and ultimately improve your bottom line. Let's get started. When I open the mobile app, I'm presented with a clean and simple landing page. Here you'll see 4 simple options to access your work: prep or fill, ship, and batch returns. There's also an item lookup to help you find details about a given asset or product. But before we go there, let me show you the configuration screen that gets you started. At the top is your account info, login details, and server endpoint. Following that are your personal preferences, including your home site, work date, and a relative view of warehouse tasks, today, yesterday, or tomorrow. Order types allows you to view only orders, only transfers, or both, depending on your role. Similarly, you can select one or more departments, so the items you see on any order are reflective of the departments you've selected. And finally, R2 PackNShip fully supports both light and dark themes. Now let me navigate back to my landing page so we can look at how to prep an order. The prep, ship, and return tasks are designed to simulate many of the features available from the R2 desktop application. So upon opening my prep list, I'm presented with a list of orders that require filling. Tasks can be opened by tapping on them, wherein you'll see a list of inventory and other order details. At a glance, you'll see familiar features at the top of the screen to scan items, and the inventory validation list in the lower half of the screen. But before we get started on scanning, there are some important features at the top of the screen. The first is this icon that looks like a stack of papers, order details. This displays a snapshot of important order information, The order comments can also be viewed by tapping this comments. Order, shipping, and even return comments are visible from here. I'll close the order details and move on to my pick list. Tapping on the middle icon at the top will show a default pick list of your choosing. Note that the pick list template that's displayed here is your own pick list and not a generic version. So you get to choose the pick list that you want to be able to see through the mobile app and set that as the default. You have options to print the pick list as well by tapping print at the top of the screen. If no printer is installed, the pick list can also quickly be sent as a text or email to one of your contacts. Now, the last configuration option allows you to take advantage of huge conveniences while scanning. Autofill lets you add items that are not on the order simply by scanning them. Auto return lets you fill your current order even if the items that you're scanning are out on another order. It first returns those items and then fills them on the current order. If you scan an item that belongs to another site, R2 will automatically change the site using Move to Current Site. And when service is due on an asset, you can set a default action or leave the selection as prompt and decide at the time of scanning. Options include mark as QC or need service, skip the current service and fill the item anyway, or suspend the current service and fill the item anyway. This includes the last service option down at the bottom here, which addresses services due prior to the order return date. R2 can also unfill filled assets on another order so that you can scan them onto the current order by using the Unfill Filled Assets on Another Order and Fill option. And finally, you can utilize assets that were previously marked as lost or missing simply by scanning them during filling. Now, I think those are enough configuration settings to get us started filling this order. Orders can be filled manually or by scanning. To scan, tap on the barcode image next to the product asset ID field. This invokes the device's camera, which serves as a barcode reader. Some of our customers have opted to use small handheld Bluetooth scanners instead, or even connect an RFID hand scanner. A container can also be selected or scanned prior to filling the items. Once selected, the container will remain selected until it's changed or deleted. To manually fill an item, simply tap the item you want to fill. Upon tapping a serial item, you'll see the row to fill shows a status of reserved. It also shows me the bin and shelf of the item in case I missed it on the printed pick list. Tapping this line reveals a list of available assets. And I fill this line by tapping an asset and selecting the Fill button. Now, if you're familiar with R2, there's a feature that recalls all of the items that were previously filled. In the mobile app, that's this All slide at the top of the items list. You'll see the item I just filled. It shows me the asset I selected. To access the next features, we've introduced a new technology, Slide. To unfill this line, or even mark it as deleted, simply slide to the left to reveal those options. And if I'm finished filling the order, I'll tap on the mark as done to remove this task from my list. In this case, I'll simply close out.
Allow me to navigate to the ship task list and open the same order. From the ship task, you've got a few methods of dispatching your filled items. The first way is manually, which can be achieved by tapping an item. Tapping items one by one will show me an option to dispatch with a yes or no. Another method is by scanning. I'll tap the barcode icon to open up the scanning dialog. Again here, I can scan items using a barcode or through RFID. The RFID portal can be configured at the top. The information that you plug into this screen allows you to use RFID portals to push your equipment through during shipping and returning. The last method for shipping items is to tap the Ship All at the header. Once the items are filled, you can optionally print an equipment delivery receipt by tapping the icon at top right. Like the pick list, the delivery receipt you see here is your own delivery receipt template. Further, by tapping Sign at the top, the customer can sign their name, which is attached to the delivery receipt as an image. Once the order's been shipped, tap Mark as Done to close your task and then exit. Lastly, in fulfillment, are batch returns. Batch returns are optimized for scanning, either barcode or RFID. Serialized inventory can be returned simply by scanning the barcodes. Since assets are unique in the system, no other details are necessary to register the return to the correct customer order. If you're returning non-serial inventory, first select an order or even an event. Inventory can also be marked as deleted from here by toggling Return to Damaged. Now, after you're finished scanning, make sure you hit the Submit button at the bottom, and you're finished scanning. Now, the last thing that I'm going to talk about is a useful inventory info feature called Item Lookup. To utilize this feature, simply scan or type an asset or product ID, and the system will return the details. In this case, I'll type an asset number in here. I'll hit Enter, and the system returns some basic details for me. This concludes my presentation on R2 PackNShip Mobile Warehousing.